Good evening. This is Dr. Bones Live, and tonight my guest is the Dough Rollers. Welcome, guys.
How you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Pretty bad.
So, I was having a look at your bio, and just to start off with, where did the name Dough Rollers come from? I mean, because first thing I think of when I think of something like that is I think of the Bay City Rollers.
No, we picked it out of a band name book.
Oh, really? Eh?
No, I'm just joking. Dough Rollers.
We were both working at a pizza shop.
Yeah, no. Dough Rollers is an old expression for your woman at home, your dough roller, the woman who's cooking you food, or it also could be an expression for sex or any of that.
Well, fair enough. I just wasn't sure if it was one of those ones that kind of pulled out of the hat, or just kind of thought about for a while.
No, we still pretty much pulled out of the hat.
We sat around one night, just tried to come up with a band name, and that was the best option.
So you guys have been together for a number of years now, since from around 2008. And before that, were you guys friends beforehand? Did you guys play in the same band together, or how'd the band come together?
We were bitter rivals before that, and this was the only alternative.
This was the only bridge between us. No, we I don't know. We had known each other, kind of. We're really friends.
Just from around the club scene in New York.
No.
That's sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah, I gotta pick that up. But no, I'm just curious, just because, let's put it this way. When you guys initially came together, did you guys have like a certain focus in mind? Meaning like, we're going to go with this type of music, or we're just going to go over the board, we're going to pick this kind. Like, did you guys know that right off the hop, or did you guys kind of sit down, jam a little bit, then decide we're going to do it this way?
It was just kind of the music we were playing.
Yeah, it just kind of made sense at the time, and it was a good jumping off point. A nice sort of common ground, and then we could get into other shit.
Well, it was kind of interesting because also in your bio and just some stuff you pick up while listening to the tunes is, it's like a mix of blues and like bluegrass and, and stuff like that. And it's a bit of a refreshing change because, those influences aren't too heavily influencing anymore, or at least it doesn't show in people's music when it comes out. And it's just different to have that kind of mixture within your tunes. And going from that, obviously you're influenced. I mean, not to contradict myself here, but how does that play into when you guys are actually jamming or writing a tune? Do you think like I'm gonna do it this way because there's this really good blues scale I can use, or like?
No, I mean it's not. None of it's honestly none of it's really that thought out. It's kind of more like we just jam on something. We like how it sounds, and if it sounds good to us, we'll go forward with it. But
we don't try to sit there and like imitate something. It's just kind of like at this point, I guess it's just kind of there, whether we like it or not.
That's what we started playing, so it's embedded in us a bit.
We're not like sitting down like writing blues songs or bluegrass songs or something or whatever. They're just kind of there's I don't know. It's like all different music that you listen to. It's just kind of there in the back of your head, no matter what.
Right on. Now, when you guys are writing your tunes, like how does that dynamic work? Like, I mean, does one guy do one thing, like like vocals and guitar, or does like one person do one thing? You guys kind of all come together and then talk about it.
We just steal songs from other people.
We directly take every lyric.
We go around New York to all the different clubs and we just steal songs from
We just watch new upcoming bands and take all their songs. So it's really easy. You got to pay a cover charge a lot of the time. But
yeah,
that works.
The one downfall is the cover charge.
Yeah. No. We just
all kinds of different ways.
All kinds of different ways, exactly. And we have no method to any of it.
To any of our madness.
To any of the madness.
Well, I know that's definitely one way to go. It's always a curiosity to me because each band works differently, and I'm always curious to see how what the inner workings of the band are, because that's a lot of stuff that people don't get to hear a lot, and a lot of people like myself are interested to hear as to how it works, because we all know that the creative process is not exactly the easiest thing in the world to do, and and it just one of those things. The more you learn about, the more respect you have for the musicians playing and creating the music.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
It happens in all different ways. Like, somebody will bring something in, or something will just come up because we're, fucking around at practice, or, whatever. Kind of just, we don't discriminate,
We don't really have any style of writing, though. It's kind of
just kind of ends up sounding like the same song anyway.
Yeah.
Now, comparing to your first release, do you feel that the new stuff and the stuff you're working on currently, if you are working on new stuff, is different and a bit more experimental than the last one?
Oh, extremely.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Are you speaking about the very first record that's on iTunes?
Yeah.
No longer on iTunes.
No longer on iTunes, thank God.
Oh.
Yeah, that record was done in an afternoon. That whole record. And
I think it was mostly, there's only a couple songs that even had an electric guitar on it. It was mostly just acoustic music.
Yeah, and now it's a full band. It's drums, and it's weird as shit now.
It's totally different.
Now, with that being said, and you guys constantly experimenting with new stuff, like maybe some new sounds here and there, maybe a different way of attacking the song as far as putting it together?
Definitely.
Yeah, and you just get influenced by different people, and you kind of subliminally start writing songs like that, I think.
Well, it does happen from time to time. I mean, time to time, I have heard that before, and it's not. You're right. It's subliminal. It's not done intentionally. You realize, well, kind of sounds like it, but that's the question: is how much does it sound like the other song? Because I mean, if you got a good riff down and it sounds maybe a little bit like it, then you're still good to go without copying your song.
Just enough to not get sued. It's pretty much.
Yeah, I think like you start out and you want to sound like something, and then you hear it back, and you're like, "Fuck, that doesn't sound like that at
all." well, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
So, currently, what kind of shows do you have coming up in the next little bit?
We're playing at a Lou Reed tribute show. Next week on the 24th here in the city, and then we've got a couple other things in New York. This winter and stuff. Nothing that I could remember off the top of my head.
Now, will you guys be? Go ahead.
We just quit playing music.
Alright, just hold for 1 sec there, guys. You're cutting out. So, can you hear me, guys? Alright, just stand by here for 1 sec, guys. We lost him for one. We got you back?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, so you pretty much left off. I think you said you guys were going to quit playing music. And we lost him again.
Oh, yeah, no, we were just making this.
Okay, just hold 1 sec, guys. We're going to get to a song here by the Dough Rollers called the Sailing Song. And we'll get back here in 1 minute and see if we can clear up the connection.
Oh, sailors, kiss your wife. They'll be gone for that long time. Well, and even though I miss that sea, oh, she doesn't miss me. Well, my life is died, she rocks. Well, I hope that my vessel never stops. Oh, and even if I never meet that shore, I wanna look upon her face once more. I got swallowed up by that sea. Yes, oh my, yes, oh my. Oh, that nobody came looking for me. Yeah, I'm on my own. Oh, now I miss that love. Even though the seas way above and my life has died, she rocks. Oh, I hope that my vessel never stops. Even if I never meet that shore, I look upon
And we're live.
All right, that was the Dough Rollers with the sailing song. Now, take it during the break. You guys are kind of tired with your old stuff already?
The what?
You said you guys getting tired of your old stuff already?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like I can play something that many times, and it just is becomes borderline unbearable.
Fair enough. So, have you guys been playing a lot of the new stuff lately, or working on more stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, working on a bunch of new songs. We got a new record that'll be coming out.
Never.
And just working on
Always working on new shit.
yeah.
Right on. And have you played any stuff at any shows yet, or are you waiting for the next show to start?
Yeah. No, all our shows now we play our new stuff. Like you won't hear any of the stuff you heard off the first album at our shows.
And
it's all, similar to the Sailing song, kind of.
and you getting a good response from the crowds from it, or?
Yeah, my mom's stoked.
Yeah, they usually.
Yeah, the 4 or 5 people are usually.
Have you seen the scene in Blues Brothers where they play Rawhide and they get the tomatoes and the beer bottles thrown at them?
Of course, that's a classic scene.
Yeah, that'd be a better version of what happens to us.
Oh, well, that sucks. I'm sorry. So, obviously you're playing small clubs around the city, but you like any places in particular that you like playing, you like going back to?
Yeah, I like Bowery Electric. It's a nice venue. But no, not really.
I don't really like anywhere.
Well, fair enough. So, actually, never mind. You already answered that question. Never mind. So, I'll skip that one. So, how have you found the social medias worked for you guys? Like, i.e., like Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter, the whole thing. Poorly, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were never really very good at it.
Yeah, we don't really do it. I think we've got.
So now we're kind of got the ball rolling, but for a while it was just kind of there, but we didn't really deal with it. And then it was kind of the sad reality that if you don't deal with it, it's kind of like being sick and not going to the doctor.
Right.
So like if you don't deal with it, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Eventually, you have to deal with it.
No, fair enough. No,